ladies and gentlemen. So we're ready now to start our program. So for tonight, we will be your MCs. My name is Disa Joy Negre.
And I'm Trisha Valerie Langan.
And we will be having the processional. So we would like
to welcome the children, the singles, and the married couples tonight as they will walk in the aisle. Let us all welcome them with our lovely smiles.
But before that, let's welcome the single.
Welcome the married couples.
The ones in blue are newlywed and up to 9 years. We have Eric and then Batan, Matt and Kim Gorilla, Lavon and Yvonne Salazar, Andrew and Dina Latiza, Sher, Sati, and Joel. And next we have Christian and Jerlyn Toralba, Raymond and Christian Marie Alcadores, Elvin and Kylie Cortez,
Irvin and Donna Menlo. Ian and Christine Wobilda.
Barney and Christine Basha, next, Jandel and Janice Ibanez,
Rajin and Lally Miro.
next we have Delon and Christine Jane Aguno,
John and Jasmine Dallo.
next we have Ace and Grace Alo,
Dennis and Sheila De Rossi.
last of the blue group, we have Joshua and Elvira Ariadne.
Now we will welcome the couples in red, which is 10 years to 14
have Don and Jackie Cougar.
Next is Asher and Joan Cagnawa.
Next we have Wayne and Priscilla Zamorla.
Now we have Jared and Janelyn Rebilia.
Next we have Pastor Erwin and Lucy Mamon.
Now we have Audie and Jay Eileen Kumara. Now we have Pastor Chloe and Irene Michaelaba. Now we have Carol and Lovely Bacchus. Next is Joe and Irish Food Messiah. Now we have Gerald and Shane Camato. Stay here.
Next we have June Ear and Ivy Lou Dagaunas.
Now we have Lobster Rolly and Christy on the Fit Show.
would be Ron and Rashid Takeuchi.
Wait, no. Stay. Step in the middle. Oh, your parents are stay here. Shut up. Oh, please,
So that was our couples from 10 to 19 years. Now let's welcome from 20 to 40 years. We have Sudong and Ellen Manuro.
Get that girl. No! Whose sister is this?
Next is Sissel and Vine Reyes.
Next we have Witaya and Jocelyn Chankaita.
No moving.
Next we have Mr. and Mrs. Villanueva.
You can do whatever you want to miss. I'll just get a picture.
Next, let's welcome Edwardson and Nella Pedragosa.
Now we have Schwartz and Adi Libato.
We'd like to welcome also Asher and Joanne Tagnawa. Years of marriage is also 10 years. And we'd also like to welcome Geraldino Alves. finally, we have the last couple, Pastor Edson and Karen Balazar. That is the last couple for our processional. Now we would like to call on Cher, Sandy, Antonio Ferrar, please.
You're the source of life eternal. We pray for blessings from above to fill their lives. We pray for love of the Father and the Children. We pray for joy of the Spirit, peace of the Son, and in the presence each day you'll find the strength to see them through. Remember joy of the Spirit, she's on the top, and if the presence is still alive, is that silver fruit. When the sea asks you,
I would like to request everyone to please stand up as I pray. Let us pray. Compassionate, kind, loving, Heavenly Father, Lord in heaven. This evening, O God, we are here together to show this very important memories in our life as a married couple. May, O God, that this program tonight will strengthen our relationship with each other. That we can able, Heavenly Father, to serve with our family faithfully while waiting your second coming. May this program tonight, O God, will be a great shadow of that great reunion in that heavenly mansion that you have prepared for the righteous one. And may your presence, your love will abide in each one of us. That this evening, O God, we can be able to renew our commitment as husband and wife. That whatever problems that we are facing, we can able, Heavenly Father, to give our love to our spouse faithfully. That we can able, Heavenly Father, to show your character to those people around us. That our marriage to God will be a testament that we love you and we care with our family. Bless this program tonight, that all of us, O God, will be strengthened, will be reminded that we have a great responsibility with our spouse, with our wife, that we need to do while waiting for your second coming. Thank you so much, O God, for loving us. Thank you for sending Jesus Christ, who died on the cross of Calvary. In Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you, Pastor Erwin. I would like to request all the kids, before we continue, to please proceed to the back. Thank you so much. Well, Trixie, we will have this lovely ladies and gentlemen here in front of us. Let's continue with our special program event this evening. So what will be the next in our program?
Yes, so we had our processional already, and it was followed by the prelude by Sister Chur Sandy Antonio.
And we had the invocation, Pastor Erwin Manhot. And next part, we would like to call on for our scripture reading
By Brother Lee Havernaval.
Alright, if you have your Bibles, can you open it in the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 23. It says here, I'll be reading in King James Version. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body.
Now we will have a special music from Jerwin Habutay, Lovely May, and Harold Bacchus.
for someone, and I always knew that in God's time and in God's way, it would be someone like you.
All my hopes and all my dreams were suddenly fulfilled. It's almost unbelievable. Our love was in this field. Only God could love you more.
For He gave me His love, I have for you.
What a blessing to know He's your Lord. For only God could love you more than I do.
I'm tempted to be saying that we made by chance, but God was there at every turn, in every circumstance.
To share this life God gave me from such a fearful time. But every moment we have shared is more than I could ask. Only God could love you more. For He gave me this love I have for you. What a blessing to know He is your Lord. For only God could love you more than I do. For only God could love you more than I do.
Indeed, God alone will love us more. Thank you so much for that beautiful song. Can we give them a round of applause, please? And now, we would like to welcome once again Pastor Wendell Serrano for our message tonight.
Renewal of Vows is not a local program. It is even initiated by the General Conference. Some people are just very dogmatic because they said, why should we renew? Marriage contract is not renewable. It's only our promises that should be renewed. Because if our papers for the wedding, which is marriage contract, is renewable, I doubt whether many would like to renew it. Now the reason why my focus of ministry is for the family, for the husband and wife, I have a burden. I have a burden. You know, happy marriage is not a destination. It is a long, long journey. And I'm giving lectures here and there, Philippines and abroad, with a belief that there is no marriage that having problems that could not be pacified and could be reconciled. It can be reconciled. Good for you, because maybe the foundation of your marriage was so beautiful and good. Now allow me to give the reasons why I focus my ministry to family. Because marital problems are not theory to us with my wife. It's all experiential. When I studied in Cebu City in one of the universities, I took up medical technology. I used to be a leader in any activities. So I was the leader of laboratory work because medical technology is more on chemistry. So while I was mixing chemicals to look for chemical reaction, I have a classmate, a lady, who's just very silent at silent. But then while I was mixing chemicals looking for chemical reaction, the one that reacted was my emotional reaction. A lady was classmate of mine, no other than my wife, Mrs. Serrano. Then we decided, the process of time, to marry. In the first few years of our marriage was an ordeal. There was no happiness. Good for you because you enjoyed honeymoon after the wedding. Ours, we don't have honeymoon. We started our marriage with fight. With fight. Because only to find out that we were always in loggerheads. My mind is different from hers. Let me tell you. That's why in my lecture, I always sympathize, I empathize. Because some problems are just similar to our problems. I was challenged to give testimony because sometimes you have another outlook on our marriage. Say for example, a big seminar that I have conducted. After my speaking engagement on that very time, a pastor told me, Pastor, there is a retired division superintendent, a non-Adventist who would like to talk to you. I said, fine. So I went there. I said, man, anything I can do for you. I said, Pastor, I am not an Adventist, but if I'll be able to organize my own group, will you be willing to be our speaker? Man, yes, why not? I've been asked to give a lecture on different groups of people. I said, thank you. I said, Pastor, tell your wife that of all the women in the world, she's the most fortunate wife in the world. I said, Mom, I cannot accept that. If I'm going to tell my wife, she will be laughing. She will be laughing. I'm not an ideal husband. You don't know the other side of Wendell Serrano. What you know is Pastor Serrano. And you know what was the answer of the division superintendent? He said, I am not interested of the other side of Wendell Serrano. But I am interested of what I have listened and heard to you. I said, Ma'am, you don't know me. Then the other one is that I was invited in the regional office, month of women in the Philippines. I was the speaker. I talk about women. And the deputy director came to me and said, Pastor, thank you for your presentation. I said, welcome. And she shook my hand and said, extend my regards to Mrs. Serrano. I said, yes, ma'am. Then we kept on talking and Sarah repeated the same statement. Say my regards to Mrs. Serrano. I said, thank you, ma'am. For the third time, I said, held my hand and said, regards to Mrs. Serrano. I said, thank you, ma'am. And she said, Pastor, Were you not surprised? I'm not acquainted with your wife, but why I'm extending my regards to her? I said, Mom, I am used to hear that statement, giving regards to my wife. I said, no, tell your wife, she's the most fortunate woman on earth. I said, Mom, I cannot accept it. Now, here is the reason. So that you can always be convinced that there is no marital problem that cannot be settled. In the early age of our marriage, it was an ordeal, as I've said. First mistake that I have committed. We were married, but my friends were more than my wife. I love going with my friends here and there. And I would like to tell you, I was not a good Adventist to start with. I was born in an Adventist family, but somehow the current of the world carried me away. You name the vices, I was there. Your so-called for the boys, I was there. I was not an ideal husband to start with. Where my friends are, I was there. Sometimes 3 days, 4 days. I'll not be able to go back to my wife. We were newly married, but I sleep with my friends. I sleep outside, even the school buildings, because here and there. And you know what? Here is the technique of a naughty husband. So that I'll not be more investigated. When I arrive home, I look like a roaring lion. The wife said, "Where are you?" I said, "Okay, I'm hungry. I'll eat first." And she was watching me. "You eat fast because we'll talk. I cannot endure this situation anymore." So I ate slowly. She got bored, and then do some chores at home. I ate fast and went inside the room and lie down and sleep. Because for so many nights, I was not able to sleep because of my friends. And then my wife said, "Don't sleep, we're going to talk about this." I said, No, it's not good to talk when a man is sleepy. That's a naughty boy. I know that. The wife, "Then when?" "You wait when I woke up." She waited. I woke up late in the afternoon. She was there. "Now where were you for 3 days, 4 days? You did not come home." I said, "You know what? It is not good to talk to a man who just woke up." It was not good. We were fighting with each other. You have experience at banging with the door. We are champion of that. Maybe you're thinking that we are a stranger on that. No. We were on that situation. Shouting, throwing some things. We were valedictorian on that matter. That's why when I give lecture, it is with life. Because I was there. Then there was a big trouble. We're fighting with each other. I said, my wife said, "This is enough." I said, "So what's your plan?" "Let us separate ways. I'll be going home to my home province." I said, "That's your decision." And she packed up her things. You know, when you're hungry wives and then you pack up your things because you're ready to go home, she's good for that. She's good for that. I said, "Okay." She packed up her things and my mother was crying. No, please hold your wife." I said, "No, that is her decision." And she went to the bus terminal. To my fellow Filipinos, we were in Bukidnon at the time, and she was going home to Sambuanga, Sibugay. That's a long way trip. So I introduced bus terminal and my mother. My mother has a golden heart. The mother rushed to the bus terminal. Good enough that when my mom arrived at the bus terminal, Mrs. Serrano was already climbing up to the bus, ready to leave to her home province. She was convinced to go back. When I saw that my wife is coming back, I said, this will be a good fight now. Why she came back? But because we were fighting with each other, we in the Philippines, we have that unwritten law that whoever talks first is the loser. So I did not talk. She doesn't talk. Later on I talked. I said, why are you here? I said, because your mom. I said, no, it is your option. We started fighting again and again. Why I focused on marriage, marital problems? Because I personally believe there is no marital problem that cannot be reconciled. So many times that we try to separate our ways. One problem is that I didn't stop going, my friends. Second problem that I committed is that I was too dependent with my parents. Wherever they are, I was there. That's my second problem. The third problem is that I was too dominant. Now allow me please to tell you why I was dominant. I did not do it intentionally, but maybe it just went that way. I was too dominant because they will look at it. Maybe this is very subjective, but allow me to do it. It's because my scholastic records will tell that from grade 1 up, I was always on the top. So I was thinking that her plan is no good. It's mine. But you know what? All my plans were a failure. That's why my wife said, allow me now to discuss with your plans. To shorten the story because you have limited time. If there is Pastor Wendell Serrano, it is not my own. This is the project of my wife. She was encouraging me to become a pastor. It was her plan. It was her plan. I have no inclination to become a pastor. And the next problem is that I was hot-tempered because I'm a revolutionist. I don't want diplomacy. I want argument. I want fight. I was a revolutionist. That's my problem there. With all these problems, then later on God brought me to Mountain College together with Dr. Libato. We're together in the theology department. And the subject that was given to me to teach, one subject is Christian home. That was really a problem for me. What should I teach? So embarrassing. I know the husband will teach about Christian home. No. But then they forced me to teach Christian home. I browsed every page in the book, magazine and everything. Then as I studied what to present to the class, I saw many things in me that the trouble in our relationship is much to me. So I'm bringing this matter because I fully believe if a husband will submit his will to Jesus Christ, and if the wife will submit her will to Jesus Christ, it will patch up all problems in the family. So my dear friends, I would like to call my wife. Come. Please obey. last March 9, we celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary.
Let's go inside there again and then we'll say, I tell you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we started our marriage in a troubled water. But God bless our home. God bless our relationship. And now we become agent of family reconciliation. Lastly, as I've said, happy family is not a destination. It is a long, long journey. A true story. It's in the book, Guinness Book of Records. Adriana Martinez and Octaviano Guillen of Mexico City got related as sweethearts at the age of 16. Years went on. At the age of 20, they were still in relationship. At the age of 30, they were still in relationship, no marriage. At the age of 40, they were still engaged, not married. At the age of 50, they were still in relationship, but not married. So the people were asking, how in this world? They're already 50-year-old. They started getting sweetheart at the age of 16. Now they're already 50. At the age of 16, no marriage. They're still sweethearts. At the age of 70, no marriage. But they were dating with each other. So the people were asking, how in this world? They're already old. 70-year-old. At the age of 80, no marriage, still dating with each other. This is a true story. It's in the Guinness Book of Records. Finally, at the age of 83, they announced that wedding is coming. It created intrigues with these licensed gossipers, the TV personality, the newspaper. And when the wedding was about to happen, there was a press interview. Just one question. You started dating with each other at age 16. Why at the age of 83, you finally decided, what for? What for? What will you do at the age of 83? Nothing. You just lie down and sleep there, that's all. Why it took 67 years of your engagement and now you decided to marry? The answer, I would like to leave it to you so that you can always be reminded. And the couple stood up and she said, we did not marry right away. It took us 67 years of loving a relationship because the past 67 years we were still adjusting with each other. How are you tonight? Well adjusted or still adjusting? Ladies and gentlemen, adjustment period is not a destination. It's a long, long journey. Yet, happiness can be achieved. You can be now a good agent. You can be now a good relator. Not only for this ceremony, but somehow, if you meet some people who have some challenges in their marital relationship, there's the hope. No marital marriage that is hopeless. It is only hopeless if you listen to counsel. It is only hopeless if you refuse to be reconciled, problems are still around. But now, with this commitment that you'll be having, this is now a reconfirmation, recommitment of your marriage. So I would like to ask every couple to please stand. Can you face each other with your respective spouses? Hold your hands. Hold your hands. I know it's very inconvenient to some because this ceremony, you're having your children, just try. Okay, hold your hands. I cannot make a personalized commitment for you because this is a big crowd. But nevertheless, as you hold your hand, first I would like to ask the husband. Husbands, as you hold the hand of your wife, remember that is a symbol that marriage, there is no separation. As you hold the hands of your wife, this is a commitment that you will continue to love until the end of your life. This is a commitment that you will continue to respect, honor, serve your wife. And if you agree with me that this is your promise to your wife, husbands, will you say, I do? Wife, did you hear them? You heard them. Now to the wife. Wives, hold firmly the hands of your husband. Wives, you are holding because holding your hands is a symbol that in marriage there is no separation. And I would like to repeat, in marital problems, separation is not the best option. And if you promise that you will continue to love your husband, to honor your husband, to respect your husband, to protect your husband, and in the name of Jesus Christ, you promise before the Lord tonight that He is the only man in your life. And if you agree with me, wives, will you say, I do? Now, ladies and gentlemen, okay, videographer, be ready. And do it group by group. You can. Watch this group. Okay. Husband and wives, as you hold your wife and your husband. Now it's the time. Seal your promise with the sweetest kiss that you have ever experienced. Okay? Okay. Let's do it. I'll count 7. Okay? Up to 0. 7, go. Kiss now. 7, go. Kiss. Kiss. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's give a big hand to the couples. And now, in this group, you have just given your heart. Hold your wife. Hold your wife. The same thing, I'll count down from 7. Okay? Seal your promise for a recommitment of this marital vows that you have. Send her the kiss. I start. 7. Kiss now. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's give a big hand. Okay? Let's stand together. together, I would like to give a dedicatory prayer. Let's pray. Loving God, you are the author of love and the one who established marriage even from the Garden of Eden. And because of sin, some marriages are having challenges. And thank you, God, that we are able to overcome all the challenges in our life. Tonight, here are the couples, the husbands and wives, have just recommitted their promise to love each other, to respect, to honor, to protect, and to serve even to the end of their lives. I, as a minister of the gospel, is raising my hand to lay upon every couple in this hall that you pour down blessings to each one of them, that you give them protection from any bad relationship. And much more, God, I pray to you that help these couples to protect the immaculate purity of marriage. No matter what, whatever problems become, they will stick together, live together, even the end of the life of each one of us. May the blessings of God will be upon this couple. The love of the Father, the grace of the Son, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit shall abide with you from now and forever is my prayer. Amen.
Thank you so much, Pastor Serrano. Now, we would like to call on our singles. This is your time that we will be okay, so for that part, we have already distributed, the singles have already distributed our flowers. And at this juncture, we will continue to proceed with the ending of our program. But before that, we will have our group photo. I think we can have here in front, ma'am and pastor. Okay. Okay, so now we will be having the, of course, at the end of every wedding, we would have a group photo, right? So at this juncture, we will call on first the singles, and after that, we will continue with our couples in blue, and then we will have our couples in red, and then we will have our couples in gold, and of course, some are in white, and we will have a group picture, all of us. So now I would like to call on okay, so I'd like to call on the singles, please.
Singles now.
So after with the singles, we will go to the least amount of couples. So after that, we will have the gold. So singles, and then we have the gold, and then we have the blue, and then the red. And then please also, we will have Please stay because we will have a group photo. Okay. Yes, please. Can we have our photographer? Yes.
Wala, video na ni. Oo. Kasi may official cellphone.
Okay, can you do it a little bit quicker because we're running out of time?
Okay, all the singles, please go to the front. That includes the cameraman.
or maybe
Always single, right?
Yeah, always
So
single.
please come to the front. Someone will click for you. Please come to the front.
can
And if you have your special
Can we have that screen
person,
only
stand
that
next to
screen?
them. Yeah. You don't want to see a couple.
okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Done?
Hello. Yeah. Okay. So please, the golden couple, all those who are in your golden years from 20 to 20 and above, please come, yeah, and stand next to your spouse.
Wow.
The golden, please, all the golden couples. Ladies front. The ladies can stand on the front.
They can sit. They can stand together.
Yeah.
Okay. Later, when we'll have a group photo, we can have a.
Can you turn off the projector?
Okay.
We have the remote. Okay. Pastor Serano. The remote, please.
Can we have Pastor Wendell Serrano?
Yes.
Also, they can be in the middle.
So we have brides in the room.
Pastor and Mrs. Serrano.
Okay na. Standing. Okay. Okay, one. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. All men should tap the shoulders of the ladies. Yeah. One, two, face here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next batch.
Alright, the blues,
Ang dami ah.
the younger years.
Hi. Si Baby. Siguro. Since madami ang blue, by 10 na lang, 10.
Separate, two. We can do 2 rounds.
Two groups.
2 groups of blues. I think only 4. You do second group.
Okay, ready? The
Only
key.
one more.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Next batch, please.
Alright, the second group of the blues. I know it's very cold in here.
Mana, yung live. Sige lang.
Okay, make sure you find your man.
So,
Okay.
Any more blues? At the back?
Sige, mata mo na. Orong lang po. Okay.
Ball, ball.
Dito.
Ball.
Okay, ready?
Pagkaol. Pagkaol. Klaro kayo ball.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next.
Okay, we'll have first set of red. So the front 2 rows can go first.
okay, the first 2 rows.
Yeah, of the red.
Apil ko bro.
Ayo, apil ka man yung Baka limtan niya ako ya Jared. Oh, sige na.
Three. Can we add one more couple? Can we have one more red couple? Do you want to go first? You want to go? Oh, you want to go? Okay. You wait first. Yeah. The 10 years that you have, how many years? Huh? Oh, wait. Can I borrow one flower?
Okay. Eyes on me. 1, 2. One more. 1, 2. Alright.
Okay, next set.
The next 2 rows, last group, and then we will have a group picture.
Sa luwas na siya sa luwas. Tigdilan ko ah. Sige.
Ano, eksakto mo lang sa ano.
Okay. Can you tap the shoulder of your wife? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright, everyone. Everyone? You want everyone? Compress, oh. Compress. Kaya yan. Sige, go. Everyone, stand up please. Everyone. What up, man?
We will have someone who will be sitting in front. Oh, is it a group now? Okay.
Kaya.
Okay, we will have chairs first, and we will have someone standing, and we'll have the men at the back. So, and
With poleros.
chairs. Then below the chairs can squat. Then behind the chairs stand and behind. Yeah, okay. That's it. Okay. Please, more chairs. And then here. Okay, more ladies. Ladies here. And then. Okay. Okay, ang mga... Oh, Ana, okay.
So the golden couples will sit.
Okay. Okay. Kanang mga golden lingkod. Golden lingkod. Bang? Golden lingkod.
We're getting
Bang. Pwede na dali, oh. Okay, officers na lang, officers. Sister Ashley.
Dapat mag-compress dito sa layo na
Okay. Okay, nice. Good picture, no? We'll have a U, but then sideways too. So you, okay, like that.
Yes. So all the ladies can have sideways. Yes. Okay, closer.
Very tight, very tight.
Compress, compress.
Doctor Libato should be in front. Dr. Libato should be in front. Sir, there's one more, sir.
We have here. Okay. Some can even stand at the back. If you can be seen still, you can stand at the back. Or you can sit here in front. Okay, sideways. Even the men also are standing sideways. Okay, single stick picture. For next time, it will be your turn. Okay, big smile, please. Okay.
Check.
Okay, can we have a heart? Heart? Okay. 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 One more. Waki, waki? Waki na, waki.
Alright, those who order
Please go back
books
to
and
your seats
CDs, DVDs, it's ready for distribution. Before you go out, please get your copies of books and DVDs first.
Please.